right after I follow all of these trades. What a day so far. Limits. I mean, Brian joins us usually to talk about the Tomlin news conference. That has taken a decided back seat here to the trade deadline because all hell is breaking loose. Limits, why don't you tell us what's happening, please?
Yeah, so far what we've seen is the biggest trade of the day, and it'd be surprising if it's topped. Sauce Gardner being dealt, the All-Pro corner, former Defensive Rookie of the Year, from the Jets to the Colts. 2 first-round picks go back to New York. They also get wide receiver A.D. Mitchell in the deal. Rashid Shaheed has been traded from the Saints, the wide receiver, over to Seattle for a 4th and a 5th. We have seen Jakobi Meyers traded from the Raiders to the Jaguars, and that is all within the last hour and a half, Joe.
All right, Brian, talk about those if you would. I want rapid-fire opinions from you, a very learned man in the NFL.
Yeah, Mike Tomlin said he likes shopping, but James Gladstone, John Schneider, Howie Roseman, and Chris Ballard are out on Rodeo Drive with new bags over their shoulders. So they're the ones who have been moving the meter there. I think the Shaheed trade, a 4th and a 5th for a speedster, it makes sense for a Seahawks team that probably needs a little bit more speed. Now, does somebody like Cooper Kupp become expendable for them? I don't know, but I think he's essentially an older version of Jakobi Meyers. The other thing, I'll say this about Jakobi Myers. You kind of got to think the next step too. I don't know if the Jaguars are going to do this for a couple reasons. Brian Thomas Jr. supposedly was disgruntled or something. I think there was a tweet or report about that a week or 2 ago where they were disgruntled with him. But Travis Hunter's hurt now. Thomas Jr. is one of the best receivers, period, last year, let alone rookie receivers. But I don't know what's going on in Jaguars country. And Duval, they probably are going to hold on to a good young player like that. But when Sauce Gardner moves at the deadline, you just remind yourself that you don't know what you don't know as far as what these front offices are thinking. But, yeah, I know Cooper Kupp was someone who was linked to the Steelers back in this offseason once the Rams were decided that they wanted to move on from him.
Should they, Brian, have gone out and gotten Myers or Shaheed? Were those reasonable prices?
Myers. Yeah, I mean, I would have leaned more toward Myers. What did he go for? 2nd and a 4th?
Myers only went for a 4th and a 6th.
Oh, 4th and a 6th. Oh, no, okay. I mean, yeah, potentially, but he also plays in the slot a lot, so that kind of complicates his fit to a degree because they do like Calvin Austin. And Roman Wilson, I would have wanted to give up, less in a trade, and I would maybe be more willing to part with Roman Wilson if you're bringing in a receiver to help you now and potentially be controlled for the future. So, Myers, I think, is good. He probably gets overrated a little bit because he's so available and so many teams want to add pieces to their offensive arsenal. Shaheed doesn't do as much for me. He's a speedster. Calvin Austin can run fast straight down the field, and so can apparently still Marquez Valdez-Scantling, according to Aaron Rodgers, who's not biased at all.
Now, have you heard anything about Roman Wilson?
I think it's been a steady improvement in terms of their quality of play, particularly Roman of late, other than that boneheaded lack of ball security.
I love that clip.
No, I mean...
Have you heard he might be dealt?
No, but that was so out of character for Tomlin that I raised an eyebrow. I raised both eyebrows at that for him to just basically toss the guy off the moving train